So as you can see in this video, my max pull-up that I hit on this day was... Okay, so it's been about a month since I've started my calisthenics and strength training journey. So today we're gonna do updates on the main exercises that I'm interested in focusing. So those are gonna be the tuck lever, the planche tuck, the deadlift, maximum pull-ups and maximum dips. And today I'm just gonna be doing the tuck planche and the tuck lever hold for my max time and see how much I've progressed in the past month after training. And then in 2 days, when I'm at a different gym, we're gonna do deadlift, pull-ups, and dips. So let's go do the planche. Let's go. By the way, in case you don't know me, I'm Emily Addis. Welcome to this channel. Hit subscribe if you want to join. We're happy to have you. Well, that's a little bit disappointing because I've seen a lot of progress in the past few workouts for my planche hold, and I really wanted to show you guys because I feel like I've progressed a lot. But today was a high gravity day, I guess. Either way, it didn't go completely as planned, and that's totally fine because every day can't be a PR day and progression is not linear. So we'll just check in next month and see how it's going. It's totally okay because we're getting stronger. Hi everyone, so I'm popping back in here because the gym that I filmed at was way too loud and you couldn't hear anything in the recording. So I am refilming and yeah, you can hear me now. So the next day I went to the gym to test my max pull-ups, strength deadlift, and then max dips in that order. So for week 1, at the beginning of my strength training journey, I was able to hit 10 pull-ups as my max pull-ups. And this is partially because I started doing pull-ups when I was young due to martial arts training, and I kind of just kept it up when I was doing my hypertrophy training for years. So I was able to hit 10 pull-ups, which is pretty good, but my goal is to hit 16. So as you can see in this video, my max pull-up that I hit on this day was 14 pull-ups, which is a PR. I would actually consider it about 13.8 because I feel like that last one, I didn't quite get my chin over the bar. So we can not count it, about 13.8. And I think the reason that I was able to do so many pull-ups this day is because my muscles were completely fresh. It was the first exercise that I hit that day, and previously I've always been hitting pull-ups kind of towards the end or middle of my workout because I've been emphasizing my scapula strengthening protractions and movements like deadlifts first in the beginning of my workout so I can preserve my back and my form. Also, my workouts have a pretty high emphasis on back strength from deadlifting, pull-ups, hanging from bars, chin-ups, and a lot of scapula engaging exercises. So at this point, my back has been pretty conditioned for my workouts the past month. Throughout this past month, how I trained for pull-ups was I kept it varied. I tried to hit pull-ups twice throughout the week, and once I hit it for strength, focusing on 3 to 4 sets of less than 5 reps of pull-ups at the highest intensity that I can. So for me, that was adding weight using a weight belt. And the second time that I hit pull-ups in the week was as many reps as possible for about 3 sets. So I was able to increase my pull-ups by 4 reps this month, and I was really happy with that progress. I'm still reaching towards that 14th rep and up to 16. All right, so on to the next one, deadlift strength. So in my previous video, the Start Calisthenics Journey, I'll link that below in case you're interested in looking at it, you can see me hit 175 pounds for 5 reps in this video. And although this was lower than my previous personal records in the past, I've been trying to really focus on maintaining my form so that I don't have any back injuries. I have a friend who recently injured his back, and I've had a back injury in the past and they're not fun. So preserving your form is really important. I've been increasing the weight really slowly this past month. So keeping a neutral back and really engaging my shoulders together has been how I'm focusing on my deadlift form. So after 1 month of training, I was able to hit 185 pounds for deadlift for 5 reps. And that's a 10-pound increase from last month. So I feel like that's a pretty significant progress, even though 185 pounds still is below my personal record, slowly increasing that weight up and taking it slow. I tried to focus on increasing my deadlift weight every week by about 5 pounds, knowing that I've already hit well above 185 pounds on deadlift. So I hope to see this number keep going up. So the last thing that I tested in the gym was my max dip. And at the beginning of the month, I hit 13 body weight dips as my max number of reps possible for dips. So the same way I did pull-ups, I focused on dips twice a week. I did one strength session at the beginning of the week, and I did one max rep session at the end of the week for as many as possible. And when I recorded this video today, I was able to hit 17 body weight dips, which is definitely a PR and was very exciting for me. And my triceps were absolutely destroyed on the last rep, but I'm very proud of that. Okay, so now I really quick wanted to talk about the things that I think I did really good in my training this past month and things that I will change for next month. Hopefully these tips you can take and try and implement in your workout. Hopefully they help you. Let me know in the comments if they do. So things that I think I did really good this month overall, this past month of training, is I was very consistent with my workouts. I followed my plan that I made very well, and I think that really helped. I feel way stronger at the end of the month than I did at the beginning of the month, which is the whole point, to feel strong, happy, healthy, yes, so that's really good. And I really like that I'm trying to hit and work on a few core movements at least twice per week. I definitely feel like my core has a lot to be improved on for strengthening, so I can hit front lever and other calisthenics skills one day. So I'm working on improving core movements, but I'm just not a fan of typical core movements like sit-ups. So I've been incorporating some new ones that I've seen have improved my handstands into my strength sessions twice a week. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about a few of the things that I'm going to change for this coming month that didn't work out as well as I had wanted to. And the first thing I'm going to try out is different timing for my handstands. I tend to do about a 10-minute handstand session at the end of certain workouts throughout my week. But by the time I get to these workouts after my strength day, I'm very tired and I don't really want to do them as much. So I'm going to play around with trying to do my handstand session maybe in the middle of my workout or maybe towards the beginning of my workout. And I'm hoping that this will help me not feel too fatigued by the time I get to the end of my handstand workout and I'm trying to hold endurance holds but can't because my shoulders are shaking. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to try and play around with changing in my workout is going to be my deadlift and tuck lever hold combinations. So this past month, one of my strength days, I've been doing tuck lever holds before my deadlift. And by the time I get to my deadlift, I've used strength a lot in squeezing my scapulas together so that I can have correct form for both of those exercises. Since I hit deadlifts and tuck lever holds on the same day, which tends to be a Monday for me. So I mentioned that my deadlift didn't increase as much as I thought it would, only 10 pounds in the past month, which is already a pretty good increase. But the fact that I've hit much higher weights on deadlift is emphasizing that my progress is a bit slower on that move. And I think I'm progressing slower because I'm using my scapula and back muscles so much in that day. My first strength session of the week, I'm hitting deadlift and tuck lever holds, usually tuck lever holds before deadlift. Then I was deadlifting about 4 days later, and the next day I would do tuck lever holds again. So I've been working on scapulas and back for at least 3 days with high intensity. And I think that more rest might benefit my progression more. So I'm going to play a little bit around with the timing of those workouts throughout the week, and I might try doing my deadlift before my tuck lever hold so that I can really preserve my back form and see if I can hit any higher weights with my deadlift. All right, so the last thing that I might play around with this coming month in month 2 of Calisthenics Journey is the variation of my workouts. I'm gonna switch up some of the key exercises that I do during my workouts so that I can enjoy a really varied routine. I never wanna be doing a workout program that I'm really bored of or not looking forward to working out in the next day constantly because I'm bored. And I've done that before and it's just no fun. One of the reasons I like the varied workouts is because working out is fun for me. So if it becomes not fun, then I'm doing something wrong. Moving my body is kind of like playtime, I guess. So I'm gonna try and vary my workouts a little bit more in month 2, with the exception of the few key strength movements that I am focusing on a lot, which of course are deadlift, tuck lever holds, tuck planche, and some others. Okay, that's all for now. Don't forget to hit subscribe for my month 2 update, which I'll be posting next month so you can see the progress for 2 months of calisthenics training, and to join our family, of course, and comment below what you're currently training right now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! In case you're curious, we're sitting on the floor right now. We're chilling on the floor.